Welcome to Pilates with Alison. I'm Alison Smith, and I'll be taking you through the ultimate stretch and recovery Pilates session. All you need this evening is a mat, some space to work out, and a scarf, towel, or band to help you stretch. Let's get going. You are going to sit on your mat with your feet crisscrossed, holding onto your shins just below your knees, and you're going to circle in a big round circle, pulling and pushing yourself into a yogi grind. Slowly starting to get your body moving as we assess how we feel, what is tight, what's sore, and what can use a little bit of extra attention. Reverse your circles, moving in the opposite direction, moving that body in as big a range as you can manage, drawing your head down towards the mat, getting everything warming up and blood flowing through your whole body. That's it. Roll those shoulders backwards, slowly opening up through your chest, bringing your attention to your breath. Lovely. Crisscross your hand to the opposite knee, and that other hand is going to reach up and over your head into a really nice side stretch, feeling your lats and obliques opening up as you start to stretch out that trunk. Deepen that stretch if you can, and gently release, and let's do the other side. Up and over, stretching out your lats, breathing into those ribs as you feel them expand, making that stretch that much more effective. And gently release. Take an arm over your chest and support it with your other hand as you pull your shoulder across your body into a posterior capsule stretch. And the other side. Reach your hand up and behind your back, hold onto your elbow and draw your arm back into a tricep stretch, feeling it pull the back of your arm down into your armpit and even down into your chest. And repeat on the other side. We're going to turn our head from left to right, looking over your shoulder, gently getting that cervical spine moving. But only moving to where you feel comfortable. We're going to swivel our bodies, extend our legs out in front of us, crisscross our arms, and hold the outside of our shins. I want you to traction your body away from your legs. Tilt your head down and feel your spine round away from you. Your arms are providing support, and feel the stretch between your shoulder blades at the back of your neck and even down the back of your spine. Gently release. Move up and over into all fours, taking your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Starting with a flat back, we are going to move into a cat-cow stretch, extending your spine and rounding into the pelvis and into your back. You inhale, open your chest into extension, and exhale, round into a really nice flexion. Feeling how your body's moving here, acknowledging any tight spots that you may have, and bring your attention to those areas, trying to get them moving, get them opening. That's it. Open your knees, bring your feet together and your knees apart. We are going to rock back into a child's pose and then pull our body up and over our wrists into extension. Rocking back into rest position and then up and over those wrists, opening your heart forward. Moving into a really nice dynamic cat stretch, getting our joints moving, feeling nutrients and oxygen moving to the different parts of our bodies. Remember to move in a comfortable and kind way for your body, not pushing into any kind of pain or discomfort. Bring your knees back together. We're going to tuck our toes in and push our bodies up into a downward dog. Bend your knees, releasing that stretch, and then press back up again, trying to get your heels down to the mat and release that stretch. As you move up and down here, we are stretching into our hamstrings and our calves, as well as getting a really nice nervy glide. With each press, try to go a little bit further down. Hold that stretch and pulse out your knees, walking out your dog, deepening the stretch in one leg and releasing in the other. Hold it there. Take one foot behind the other, pushing your heel down to the mat, feeling a really big stretch through your Achilles, into your calves, behind the knee, and up into the hamstring as well. Release and do the other side. And release. Shake out that downward dog. We take our knees back down to the mat. We're going to circle our body around and we're going to lie down on the mat comfortably. Extend one leg and take the other leg up and over your knee with the knee bent. Hold the outside of your thigh and draw the leg across and a little bit up towards your body. Try keep that opposite hip down on the mat and you'll feel a really nice stretch on the outer thigh and the posterior capsule of your hip. You do not want to be feeling any kind of hip pain or groin pain or pinching in the stretch. If you do, readjust. We can then draw our other leg up, bring our leg into a figure 4 stretch and hugging the knee towards our chest. Feeling the stretch in our posterior buttocks, maybe even to our upper hammy, but again avoiding any groin pain. Gently release and open your arms to a capital T with your palms up. We're going to rock our leg up and over to the opposite side of our bent leg. We draw that leg up and over, feeling a deeper stretch in our glutes and a stretch up into our lumbar spine. Gently release, bring your hands back down, and let's repeat on the other side. Crisscrossing our leg up and over the other, holding our outer knee and drawing it across and a little bit upward to stretch out the side and back of our glutes. You can play with angles, lifting a little bit up or down to find your stretch. Gently release, draw your legs up to a figure 4, hold the back of your thigh and draw the legs towards your chest. Release, open your arms to a T, and let's do our rocks up and over to the opposite side, going as far as you feel comfortable, and bring it back up to center. Good, moving those legs in a way that maximizes your stretch. And gently release. Well done. You are going to grab your scarf. You are going to place it around your forefoot, making sure it is supporting your foot, and you hold either end of the scarf. You straighten away your opposite leg. You want your hip to be at 90 degrees. It can be a little bit higher than 90, but not lower. And you are going to extend your foot up and over towards the ceiling. Your leg does not have to be straight, rather prioritize that 90-degree position, and you will feel a very deep hamstring stretch, calf stretch, Achilles stretch, and even a stretch into your plantar fascia underneath your foot. Swivel your foot inward by twisting the scarf. This will deepen the stretch on the outer ankle and outer foot. From here, you can take that leg up and over across your body, keeping that foot swiveled in. This will maximize your ITB stretch. Gently release, bring your other foot up, and you can swap the scarf onto the other forefoot, straightening out that leg. Keep the hip above or at 90 degrees, and you lift that foot up into a hamstring stretch on this side. Acknowledge if the legs feel the same or different. I know my left leg is much tighter than the right. Swivel that foot inwards, deepening the stretch on the outer ankle, being sure that this feels very stretchy and not painful. And then draw that leg across your midline, keeping that foot swiveled in and feeling a really big ITB stretch on that outer thigh. You can feel this anywhere on the outside of your leg, from ankle right up to your hip. Gently release. Put your scarf to the side, bend both legs, interlace your hands behind your head and open your knees. You're going to bend both knees up and over to the inside, up and over to the outside. We're just taking them to where they feel comfortable, getting a really nice hip opener, gliding those hip joints and getting a neural glide as well. And back to center. Well done. You're going to turn over onto your side, making sure you have room. Extend your arms out in front of you into a crocodile and your knees are bent comfortably. You're going to open your arms to a capital T and draw that arm back in towards your crocodile. You want to feel a really nice big opening through that thoracic spine, feeling a pec stretch across the front of your body. You might even feel a bicep stretch further down your arm. Try follow your arm with your head as you rotate over. Well done. We're now going to circle that hand up and over our head, around and down our body, back to center. Getting really nice big circles, moving that shoulder joint in a comfortable big range of motion. Again, trying to stretch out those pecs. Bend your knees in, come up and over to hold onto your feet with the one hand, and the other hand reaches over your head, again into a nice trunk opener and lat stretch. Release, swing your body around, and let's lie down on the other side. Arms forward in a crocodile, knees are bent. And let's do a nice big opening through that top hand, looking back at our thumb, and draw that hand back to center. You can try time this with your breath. You inhale and open your arm out and away, and exhale, bringing the arm back to center. Circle that hand up past your ear, around, down to your hips, and back to center. Good, focus on getting a really nice big range of motion without discomfort. Come up and over to grab the outside of your feet. Bring your hand up and over your head into another lat stretch, what we call the mermaid pose. Release. Come up onto your knees. Extend one leg away from you with your toes facing forward. You're going to press your hands down onto the ground in front of you, supporting your body, and we are going to rock back towards our heel and up over back to center. Feeling a nice inner thigh stretch here, a gentle quad stretch in that bent leg, and we are opening our hips by rocking forward and back. Move in a comfortable range, and if that doesn't feel good, you can hold the position. We extend the leg on the other side, foot facing forward, hands support us, and we repeat the stretch, rocking back and forwards. As you move in and out, you can see if you can deepen that range of motion. Extend both legs out away from you, keeping your hands on the floor. Toes are facing forward, feeling a really nice big stretch on the outer shins and inner thighs here. If you're unable to keep your hands on the ground, you're more than welcome to come upright. Swivel your feet outwards, deepening your inner thigh stretch. Breathing through it as it is a very intense stretch. Walk your hands across as far as you can to one side, keeping your head down and your chest towards the ground. And repeat on the other side. Bring your hands back to center, walk your feet back to the middle, and drop down onto one knee as if you're proposing to a person in front of you. Please excuse my chopped head. You're going to hold onto your pelvis and tuck into headlights down or a posterior pelvic tilt. You can then lean a little bit forward, deepening your hip flexor and quadricep stretch. Your pelvic position is very important here. You want to try keep that headlights down position, and you will feel a really nice deep stretch into those quads. Gently release and swap over to the other side. Pelvic tilt down, and then see if you can rock a bit forward, maintaining that pelvic position. Gently release. You're going to sit down on the mat again, whatever position is comfortable for you. You're going to turn your head to the side and look down at your armpit. Hold the back of your head in the center and draw your nose down towards the side of your body. You can take your other hand behind your back to try to deepen the stretch by keeping your shoulder blade down. You want to feel this, the back side of your neck, stretching from the top of your neck down to the top of your shoulder blade. Swivel your head facing forward and do a side bend, feeling a stretch on the side of your neck. And we repeat on the other side, turning, looking down at the side of your body. Hold the center of your head and gently draw your nose down. Hand goes behind your back. You do not want to pull too aggressively on your head, but rather feel a nice light stretch through your neck. Look forward again and side bend over. Gently release. You're going to shake out your hands, your wrists, and your fingers. You can thank your body for doing so well this evening. And thank you for joining me.